Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your Star Flames and we're back with another video. In this video, I want to caution you guys because this video contains sensitive information. It is basically Ye putting his daughter information out there, very private and very sensitive details. So if this is not the video for you, now is a really good time for you to back out of this video. No, let's get into it. Now, I came across this clip of Ye basically, around a few friends, and he's talking about Northwest. You know that North is the center of attention. And do you know how you have Beyonce and Solange Knowles, but every time someone comes out of the woodworks, they complain about Beyonce not wanting to have a relationship with them and claiming that they're Matthew Knowles' child, but irrespective of the fact that Matthew Knowles has two beautiful girls, everyone is always attacking Beyonce and focus on Beyonce like, what the heck is wrong with Solange? As though she has a disease that you can contract by even mentioning the name Solange, but Beyonce is the cure for everyone. No, Northwest has that same Beyonce effect, and we're seeing this effect coming from the dad himself because every time there's a discussion, it is 99.9% of the times Northwest. This time around specifically, Ye is revealing to the public that North is dyslexic. You know that when North revealed that information to the public, her mom didn't want us to know. And you can understand why, because public is very brutal when it comes to even kids. People can be so unforgiving and they use the sins of the parent to cover the child. So you can understand why Kim would have wanted to protect such information. Now, also, if you guys remember, it was just a few months ago that Ye had shared on social media a photograph of Chicago, a very innocent photograph that was in the family circle only. Innocent, she was just having like a yogurt or some kind of milk drink. It was on the little girl lips, but Ye shared that photograph to social media. Not only did Ye share that photograph to social media, he added meaning, salacious meaning to that photograph. And when he did that, that was him setting, pedophiles to target that child. So not only is he stopping there, he's moving on to now reveal sensitive information about his daughter, Northwest. Yet now in this clip, I came across it. He is, standing around some people talking about North being dyslexic and having bowel problems. God, I tell you. Let's take a look at this clip together, shall we? And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
That's just a little girl not knowing what the fuck is going on while comedians is making fucking jokes. And they don't know that she's dyslexic and they got her in a fucking corner at the school. They don't know that and this is a Ye oversharing, but having problems with her bowel movements and shit. And motherfuckers on TV talking, bro.
All I know is that Kim Kardashian is extremely patient with Ye. And this is why I have a newfound level of respect for that woman, because whenever Ye does these things, she doesn't even take legal actions against him. I know she has to be hurt by these things, but at the same time, while she's hurt, she's so understanding that she doesn't send him a cease and desist. She doesn't shut him down. She just lets it all play out because she knows that Ye is not okay. She knows that something is going on with his mental health. And as such, she realizes that the only thing she can control in this situation is herself and her kids. And like hell, she's doing her best to control, what she can. But what Ye is doing here, it's very telling the depths of how bad things are with him mentally. I know a lot of people are going to say, but there's nothing wrong with Ye saying that. It is his child, because the people who thinks that whatever Ye does, it's okay, those are enablers, and they are enablers like the people who are actually helping him digging the ditch deeper for himself, because these things are going to always be on the internet. In the next 20 years, 15, the kids are gonna, be constantly be haunted with these things. As they get older, they're gonna be plagued by these things. They're gonna be questioned about these things. So these things are not things that the kids will ever be able to escape. And I can't understand why it is that people will facilitate such behavior, knowing that these are going to hurt the kids truly, truly, truly in a really horrible way. And I know already these things are really affecting those kids. So it's really sad to see that Ye is putting these things out there because he's refusing to get help for his mental health condition. And the reason why he is going to consistently do this as well is because he has enablers supporting him, listening to him. He doesn't have the right people around him to shut it down and say, no, you don't do that. I can't support this. You need to go ahead and get some help. Even if it's MK Ultra, he needs to show the people that the government has nothing on the people, and he needs to be fighting hard for himself. But I know he cannot do that alone. He needs people around him who are also willing to fight for him. And judging from what I've been seeing, and I have to keep it real, and call a spade and a shovel. Judging from what I'm seeing on the outside, his wife is not helpful. I have to say it repeatedly because I've come to the realization that Ye has always had this problem, but it happens every 2.5 years, but we've never seen it gotten so bad, So if it's getting bad each time he has an episode and there's no fix, if you have like a deep wound, you have to get it, stitched, packed, and, for it to heal. You may have some scars, and you may have a little bit of hollow, but at least you have a remedy where you can patch it up so nicely where it can be, flawless sometimes or almost flawless. If you're not doing that, if you're not finding and researching and helping yourself, it's only going to get worse. And I can't understand, for the love of God, I cannot understand the people who claims that they care about this man or his kids. I can't understand why is it that they consistently fosters and encourage these behaviors, knowing that it's not positively doing anything for him. It's not positively contributing to his life nor his kid's life. We could say that Ye has had a legacy, but now the mess is overshadowing a lot of his legacy. He will always be known for this period in his life, and this period in his life will take precedence over the amazing great achievements that he has, accomplished, because that is just how it is. So it's rather a sad timeline for Ye's fans, but especially his kids and the people who are close to him who really wants to help him, but he's not listening to them. It's really, really a sad timeline for all of them. And it's just sad. They should not be out there, but who's gonna let this man know it is too much and it's time for him to, check out different avenues of treatment. Get off social media, get some detox done, go on a cleansing diet, get on a really, really good cleansing diet, find yourself a biohacker. I think the guy is David Brecka or Gary Brecka. He's really, really, really good. He has helped quite a few celebrities regain their lives. He has helped quite a few people get out of wheelchair. And if he was able to do that, I believe that he can definitely help you to get back to the closest version of himself. But he has to want that help, because if he doesn't want that help, then it will prove futile for anyone who really oversteps their boundaries to provide him with some type of assistance. But anywho, guys, it is your time to chime in. Let me know what's your take. While you're at it, thumbs up, subscribe, stay safe, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, take care of your physical well-being, and just do the little things, just baby steps. We don't need to be hard on ourselves, just baby steps. Peace.